back to vlogging because I have been taking a couple of days off. Wait, I have water already opened. Did I bring that one? Did I bring all 3 of them? Oh yes, I did. I brought all my waters. Great. Okay, sorry. Good morning. So I haven't really been vlogging much because I have just been trying to figure out my life. Because the last time you saw me, I was really just boasting and bragging about how amazing life was because I had more time on my hands now that I'm unemployed. But soon after that, to be completely honest with you, I started getting really nervous and started freaking out, and because money was running out. I was on my last savings, and money, there was no money coming back in. So I mean, all of this is just like obvious, and I guess I was like, oh, I'm just gonna pick up shifts at the stadium. That was my plan. That's my other job, and that was going to be my plan, is to just pick up doing that full time, pick up going over there Monday through Friday, just pick up as many shifts as I can over there because you can kind of schedule your own shifts. Well, lo and behold, that wasn't really what, that didn't work. They didn't schedule me for the week, so that was kind of devastating. Because I was like, boom, we're gonna do that. And this was like last week. I was like, boom, I'm gonna schedule myself all week for this week. And when they didn't accept it, and it was like literally Saturday, I crashed out on Saturday mentally. I was just like, what do I do now? They didn't approve of my shifts. What do I do now? That was my plan B. So Saturday, I actually have been filming and making videos during my crash outs, but my crash outs are more just me being depressed. So I did have definitely a depression episode. I really don't want to upload those videos, and I don't know if the lighting is the best right now. I almost want to close this and see if that's a little bit better, but yeah, so I just was feeling like literally depression, because no one in my life knows that I am not really doing something. I guess that's, my family knows that I don't have my full-time job anymore because I live with them and they don't see me on the computer anymore, you know what I'm saying? Baby daddy, he thinks I still have my job. He just thinks I'm picking up extra shifts. It's spring break at the moment, so the kids are at their dad's house. So that also was able to buy me time, So that's kind of what that is. He doesn't even know that I'm not working at all. And it really doesn't matter what he thinks because he doesn't have a job. But I like to keep up a facade that I am the responsible parent, and I'm just not even gonna get into that fully. I'm just not, but whatever. My mom thinks that I'm still pulling in shifts at the stadium. And actually, to be honest with you, I probably should get out of this McDonald's parking lot, to be honest with you. Let me try to go somewhere else. Because I really just kind of don't want my mom to see me. Actually, I am kind of like low-key hiding from her. Not hiding from her, and honestly, she's like sick at home anyway. So it's really not that crucial. It is really not that deep. It's really not that crucial. Honestly, just new location. We're just moved to a different side of the parking lot, honestly. So anyway, maybe I can open this up now. Okay. But yeah, I just think that I'm kind of keeping up this lie almost, in this facade that everything is okay. To everybody, everything is okay. To me, I was freaking out this weekend, especially Saturday. I was just like, what am I gonna do? what am I gonna do now? So I do have side hustle stuff, like different online websites that I can make money from and stuff, but like it's not a lot of money, and it's not as much as I would have been able to get paid at the stadium. It's not as much as I used to get paid at my job. So it's just kind of like, I would probably make $20 in a day or something. I don't know. You just don't know how much you're really gonna make. And one of my best websites I use is down for the past couple of weeks, couple of months, whatever. And it's just like, so that's why I was really just sitting here like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I was just really like, I'm not gonna just sit here and be paralyzed. I am gonna try. And so I was downloading a bunch of apps. I was just looking around and doing research and trying my best to figure out what I could do. So I found some things, and mostly, I would say maybe yesterday was me testing the waters. So basically I have been able to do DoorDash as one of my side hustles. That's not the main thing I'm doing, but for added extra money, I am doing that. And along with the other side hustles that I have going on that I do. And it is giving me a little bit of reassurance again, because I just transferred money to my account, and that's just instant money. That's another thing. Like, now that I have that going, if I ever needed money, like within the day, I guess, within the end of the day, if I needed some money, I really could just, as long as I have gas in my car to make it to downtown for the most part, I can just do a few orders and I'll have money instantly, you know? So I love that when it comes to my side hustles, because another thing when it comes to my side hustles is that it be taking a while to get paid. It be taking like a week to get paid, 2 weeks to get paid, blah, blah, blah. I do also have other money coming in. Like, I have my tax return money coming in. I have a couple of gift cards coming in. I have a couple of other things coming in. And none of those are just incomes. I mean, it's just money to just have. At this point, I'm really just going to be saving money, though. At this point, I'm really going to be focused on, like, actively saving money, though. I'm not going to be, it's kind of survival mode again, you know? It's kind of, the struggle is real again, and it's survival mode again. And I hate that for me. Kind of hate that for me, but, you know, that's life. I'm feeling a lot better today than I have been feeling in a long time. I mean, not in a long time, but I'm feeling better today than I was feeling Saturday and then like Monday and Tuesday, because even those days I was just like, things wasn't working out. I was trying to figure out, what am I doing, like da 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 da. Then I did DoorDash for the first time yesterday, and I was like, bet, this is cool to add to the other things that I'm doing. So I have multiple things that I'm doing, and it's still not ideal. It's still not ideal, but what can you do when you're in between jobs? You just gotta figure it out. And I'm the type of person that's gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna just sit around my mom's house and not do anything. I'm gonna go out and try to make it work, you know? I'm like, I wanna try to do something so that the lines, I don't know. I don't know if that's even gonna work like that. Maybe, I don't even know. Maybe that isn't necessary. So I actually have, this is my meal for the moment. A free McDonald's thing. You know how you rack up points and then you can redeem it for something for free. Well, thankfully, in those times when I had money, I used my mobile app and I racked up on points. So I've been eating free food. Today we have a chicken sandwich. I don't want to eat this piece of bread, but I kind of have to for the calories, because like this is so sad. Drinking water I brought from the house. And you know what's funny? We can make a morbid, I don't even think this is a morbid joke, but we can make like a messed up joke in the midst of my struggle. At least I'm losing weight. This has helped with my weight loss more than anything. First of all, just being too stressed to even have an appetite, and second of all, being too broke to really be able to just splurge on food. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have money and you don't even care about the price of things, you can just eat whatever you want and not care about anything. But so I struggled with losing weight because of, you know, that reason. But now, you know, weight is just falling off. I have not been gaining or maintaining. I have been losing weight. I have to get as many calories as I can, actually, because this is gonna be what I'm gonna eat for lunch, and I'm not gonna eat again until way later at the end. I have to, this was only like 400 calories, so the plan was to cook today. I had some salmon and a sweet potato, but I'm very weird about expired food. It didn't even look expired, but the salmon is supposed to be frozen, and it was in my refrigerator because I don't have a freezer, but I should have put it in the deep freezer downstairs, like my parents' freezer. I don't like to use any of their stuff, but for the sake of that, I probably should have just did that. Because I don't know, it was thawed, and it just, I don't know, it probably was totally fine to eat, but I'm so weird with food. I threw all of it away because I'm like, it says it's supposed to stay frozen, it's thawed, it's kind of looking funny, like, I don't know. And then I threw the sweet potato away too because it was looking funny. I was like, I really was wanting to cook today, but the food is looking funny. It's been sitting in my refrigerator for a while. I pretty much only trust eating stuff fresh that I just bought from the grocery store. I'm trying not to be too picky, but that's why I really only get groceries like a week at a time, because like, I don't know, I'm so weird with food and stuff. So I don't want to get sick off of this food. I just had food poisoning like 2 weeks ago, and I was like super sick. So I don't know. I cannot afford to be like super sick for like 3 days. But anyway, so it really sucks that I threw out like a whole package of frozen salmon. Like, it had like 12 fillets in there. I threw away, it was just one sweet potato, but I threw away a whole big thing of ground beef because I only chopped off like a third of it, and then I put the rest of it in the refrigerator. Once again, that's supposed to be frozen, so it kind of bled out, and it was like sitting in blood. So once again, not gonna cook that, not gonna eat that. It might be okay, but it's been sitting in my refrigerator for like 2 weeks in that state, you know. So it feels bad to throw away meat like that, you know what I'm saying, because that costed money, you know what I'm saying. And like, I'm not in a place in my life where I can just really afford to be reckless with stuff like that. However, so I was like, we still got these free deals at McDonald's. I hate to eat McDonald's again, but and I surely don't want to ask for help from my parents. It's honestly so sad when you think about the fact that I used to be so spoiled. And not only that, everything used to be okay, and it's just like nothing is okay anymore. Like, I'm making it, I'm surviving because that's what I know to do. I'm not gonna sit here and just, I don't like this lighting, bro. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I am just really, that's what it's gonna be. I'm just struggling to get better lighting. This is better. But it's just so sad how life used to be just so okay enough for me to just go shopping, like me have enough extra money to genuinely be able to go into a store and just go shopping regularly for months at a time. Newsflash, you guys, I'm used to struggling. This isn't anything that I am not used to. If anything, I struggle better each time it happens. But that is not the norm for me. This is life. Like, this is the norm for me. Unfortunately, you get something good in your life and then like it's taken from you. It's not that I was fired, it's not that I did anything wrong, it's just that it's not a thing anymore, and that's my life. I just try my best and I do what I need to do, and then it's just taken from me and I have to go back to survival mode. And I absolutely, like, it makes you want to crash out. It makes you want to just, but thankfully I am a level-headed person and I just say, you know what, challenge accepted. I know kind of what to do. However, we are going to try to have plans on doing something better. So here's the thing. The reason why I'm not really trying to look for another job right now is because we're about to go on vacation, and I think I mentioned this. We're about to go on vacation, so there's really no point for me to really look for another job right now until we get back from vacation. So look out for a vacation vlog coming. It's so funny how we're about to go on vacation and I'm like struggling, like, but whatever. But I was nervous about how I was gonna ask my job for a week off, so somehow that kind of worked itself out, I guess. And some of the things I'm so glad that I bought when I had the money to buy it, because this came in the mail yesterday. That's all I have to say with that. So I have everything I need for vacation, and I'm so glad that I paid off the vacation. It's all paid, you know what I'm saying? It was my last paycheck, but at least I don't have to worry about paying my mom for the trip, because she already paid my way, but I had to pay her back from me and the kids. So I'm so glad I don't have, that's one less thing I have to worry about, because if I did have to worry about that, once again, you know, but basically, by the time we come back from vacation, if things don't work out, then I'm going to go back and look for a job. But even when it comes to looking for a job, you know how that goes. You know how difficult it is to find a job. You know how long it may take to find a job, you know? So there's that. The job market is just very hard to find a job these days, let alone a desirable job that you actually like. So even that is scary to think about, like just trying to find another job. I'm the type of person, I would be willing to find just about anything just to have a job in order for me to get in a better position eventually. But especially after having my amazing job, like it is hard to go back to places that I used to be and do things that I used to do that I hated. Like, it's hard to go back to that. And that's the real truth. The last thing I wanted to mention, and I'm really only going to mention this pretty much once. I don't think I'm really going to bring this up too much, but I have been getting back into day trading. When I had $200, I put my last $200, well, it wasn't my last $200, but at the time when I had like $1,000 left, I put $200 back into my trading account, my day trading account, and I have been actively trading. So this is something, a skill that I've been developing for the past 2 years on and off. While I was working, I was not day trading at all. But and it probably would have been a better time for me to get back into trading was when I was actually working, but that's neither here or there. So I am doing it now, and the skill is there. I do have skills. The only issue is I just need to grow my trading account. That is kind of what I'm dealing with, and I can only do that slowly. I can only make $10-20 a day pretty much to get my account to, honestly, I'm trying to get my trading account to $500, and I'm really also trying to get it to $1,000. Honestly, once I get my trading account to $1,000, that's all I need to do. I'll start to be able to do $100 trades, and I can start to make money. But you know, for now, I've been slowly growing my trading account. So that's also something that could be promising. It's just the fact that it's just a matter of time. Like, it's not like I'm gonna start making money like tomorrow. Like, unfortunately, like maybe by the end of the month, or by the end of April, maybe even, I probably would be where I need to be and be able to make full-time income day trading. So that's another thing that is keeping me sane, is the fact that day trading, I'm about to start making money through day trading. So the best case scenario is I only have to live like this for the next maybe 2, maybe even 3 weeks. I don't know. The best case scenario, right? The best case scenario is I only have to live like this for the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and I will start making money. I'll start making full-time income day trading. I am making money from day trading. That's the thing. I am making money, but I'm growing my account right now, so I can't really do any withdrawals and stuff like that. So best case scenario is that comes through by the end of the month or by April, and I can start doing that full time, and I can just start doing that forever. Like, that would just be my main plan, like the best case scenario, right? I can just rely on my own trading skills, and I can just make money and then continue to grow my account from there, and I will have the luxury of time and money. Because when I was working, the money was decent, but like, I didn't have much time on my hands, and that made me sad. You're unemployed, you have all the time in the world now, don't have any money, so that sucks too. And so day trading would allow me to have the luxury of both. All I do is like a couple of trades in the morning that takes like 5 minutes, and then the rest of the day I can do whatever I want to do. And so I've went through the blood, sweat, and the tears of developing my skills. I'll just say that I have went through the blood, sweat, and tears and losing money in the past of developing my skills. Right now, the skill is there. I'm not one of those traders who knows how to turn $50 into $1,000 in like one day. Like, I wish I knew how to do that, but I don't. All I know how to do is slowly make money, and so and slowly upgrade my trades over time. So right now I may be doing $10 trades, but it'll turn into $20, $30, $50, $100 trades. Then you can once again scale that up to $500, $1,000, whatever, and that's just how that works, you know. So I have to be very careful, because I don't want to, the minute that I start getting impatient is the minute that I start losing money and could blow out my account. And that $200 that I put in, I can't afford to put any more money in. So I guess I'll just keep you updated, but I don't really have much to say moving forward. That's really just my life. Unless I'm just talking about how much I'm struggling. I don't like to talk about struggling. but that's kind of just what my life is right now. I'm making it, I'm side hustling, but I don't like living like this. I don't like this. Once again, putting my faith into day trading at this point, like truly, just kind of really trying to put my faith into day trading, because yeah. And once again, thankfully the kids are on spring break and they're with their dad and stuff like that, because I don't know. But yeah, so I guess I will see you guys later. I think this is the video that is finally gonna be uploaded, because I've been filming videos, but I just felt like I'm not in a good headspace when I film that. Let me not upload that. But I'm feeling better today. I even look better. I really I did a lot of great things today, and we're just gonna take on the day and see how much we can make today. I'm trying to make $100 today. But yeah. All right. It is, because when I do like that, it is like this. I need to put something there. My second meal of the day, another free burger. This is a cheeseburger. That's all. But it's been a pretty good day. I'm sorry. The burger's way better than the chicken. I'm not a chicken sandwich kind of person. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold you long. Finished the day on my way home, honestly. Made some decent money. I have about $200 in my bank account, so all is well. All is well, you know. So I just really wanted to say that's the end. I have a headache. I'm ready to lay down. But yeah.